Look at all that's been torn out. It's crazy. They had a whole look like back of a truck box or maybe trailer box. They got cut into pieces. Wild. A lot of stuff. So this job just keeps on going and going. We are doing a swap out right now for the safety harbor job once again. This will be dumpster number 9, and they've already told me plan on number 10 in a couple hours. So the person that's been booking the dumpsters is the son of the parents who passed away, but there's a boat on the property that belonged to his nephew, so the gentleman's sister. And the last time I was there, I joked around. I said, "Hey, what are you guys doing with the boat?" And he had kind of said, "Oh, you know," you had that like, they don't even know. So I just joked around, not even being totally serious, but I was like, "Hey, I'll, you know, trade you for a couple dumpsters." And the boat needs a little bit of love. If I had to guess, it's probably a 95, 96 hull with, I'm not sure exactly how old the motor is, probably a little bit older than that even, Mariner on the back. Just taking a shot in the dark, it's probably about 7 or 8 grand if it was in good, you know, turnkey order and clean, all that. So this morning he actually said, "Hey, you might end up getting that boat if you want it." So there's a chance that for maybe 2, maybe 3 dumpsters worth of service that I'm gonna end up getting that boat. All right, guys, today is a special day. I just bartered 3 dumpsters for this here seaworthy vessel with trailer, with 150 motor on the back. She needs a little loving, don't get me wrong, but she is now mine. Gonna pump up the tires real quick, make sure we're riding safe. Boat's not perfectly centered, but should be close enough that we'll be all right. I do love the shallow water anchor, that's pretty awesome. There's a bimini in there, spare tire, beautiful captain's seat, fishing pole holders. Man, I'm excited. Ahoy, matey! My ride is here. I'm taking Darko out to my hunt camp tonight, so he's gonna drive the boat home while I drive my trailer home. All right, her maiden voyage. She definitely gonna need some love, but we have got her on the move. We are heading to my house now. Darko's driving with no brake lights, so I gotta stay close behind him the whole trip. And he's cruising slow, so I don't know if he's just getting comfortable or if he's experiencing something he don't like. But as of right now, trailer looks decent enough. Tires are a little bit low, but we'll get her back and we'll give her all the loving she needs. Well, I just got back from hunt camp, so I'm going through and cleaning up the boat a little bit. Pulled the seats off. Gonna need to probably re-glue the rear seat down. The bottom seat just gets held down by Velcro, it looks like. And this boat needs a good cleaning. So I'm gonna clean up everything. Gonna buy a jack for it tomorrow so I can get it on and off the trailer, on and off the truck easy enough, and get her pressure washed. Then we'll dive into the mechanical side.
Yeah.
What is?
It's a boat.
It's a boat?
What is it?
Jackson, do you see that? It is a boat. Yes, sir.
Can we go in this?
It needs a little bit of work. there. Not all the way cleaned up yet, but we're getting there.
Daddy? Daddy? Daddy?
Mm-hmm.
Can I open this car?
No, don't be opening it.
Okay. Daddy, I'm going to see the wheel.
Man, I even got USB chargers in here.
Really?
Look at that. All right. Just got the cover off. So we're not all the way clean yet. I haven't done any cleaning chemicals or anything. I'm gonna end up bleaching the deck, get that back to clean, but just rinsing all the dirt off, pressure washing it out. The seat back goes right here. I need to do something to clean those up a little bit before I set them back, so waiting to do that. But all in all, she's not in terrible shape. Functioning radio, which is nice. So that's pretty sweet. Got USB ports, got a functioning rear anchor. And we still need to dive into the mechanics, but it's exciting to say the least. 4 rod holders on this side, 4 rod holders on this side. Got a 4 rack section in the back. Live well for the fishes, and then a couple nice storage spots up front. A couple side holders, which is sweet. It's got the bimini top, which I haven't set up yet, but we will check that out next. Pretty sweet. Just cleaned out inside here. Still got to do like a deep clean, but got it relatively dirt free. Cleaning up the edge right now. Trying to get these seats back on here. Guys, getting it all cleaned for me. All right, so my good morning boat update. I've got my skipper here, second in command, as long as his older brother's not out here. Little update for the boat. So I replaced the fuel sensor yesterday, the fuel pump yesterday, 6 spark plugs yesterday. I set up the bimini top for the first time. Needs a little bit of work. One of the brackets is missing, but the main 3, in addition to the 2 for the straps, are all functioning. So that's good. At least I have some shade while I'm out here working. The radio works, power pole works, my nav anchor, my courtesy lights are all functioning, which is nice. I got to replace my rear light. The wiring, something was ripped out. Looks like the bracket got ripped out and it probably pulled a cable when it did it. So definitely plenty of things to work on, but we are super close to actually starting this bad boy up. So I got to do a little cleaning of the seats and then reattach them. So those will get cleaned up soon. I did empty the fuel tank when I did the fuel sensor, so 30 gallons of fuel got pulled out of there, so that'll be a fun time filling it back up. This close to firing her up, and then once we fire her up, I'm ready to put her in the water and test her out. So pretty excited. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have done it. We are officially titled and registered and ready to rumble. So I'm gonna finish up getting this trailer ready. I'm gonna get some fuel in this boat, and I am gonna try and crank her over. Maybe today, probably tomorrow, maybe today. We'll see. I gotta do some work. I gotta go pick up a dumpster. But we have made great progress for today, and I am really looking forward to getting that boat cranked over. All right, had a slower dumpster day today, so we spent the day cleaning her up. We have now gotten the motor cranked. We've got most of the area cleaned up, so we are almost ready for it to be seaworthy. Go ahead and show you off. All right, road update. So we've got the motor running fine. We are having a fuel issue from somewhere between here and the fuel tank. So the ball works fine, motor runs fine when I run it out of a fuel can, but now I want to be able to use my fuel tank. So one second, buddy. 1 second.
Can I close this?
No, you can't, because I'm literally in the middle of showing what I'm doing right now. Go up to the front. So right now I'm replacing all the lines and the filter and everything that runs from my fuel tank up to this spot in the wall. So hopefully that'll sort everything out and we'll be good to go. All right, guys, good morning, good morning. So as is with a project like this, it's never as simple as it should be. Originally, was having a little bit of trouble with the starter. I wasn't able to get fuel from the fuel tank to the motor. I resolved the fuel tank issue. I reran the fuel lines, changed out the water fuel separator, got fuel running from its own tank to the motor, got it cranked over, was super excited. That's what I showed you in the last clip. And now it's not cranking over. The starter was a little bit iffy anyway, so I was planning on replacing it. I actually had a starter on order even when that one was functioning. One that came in was the wrong size, so I had to return that. Now I have another one on order, should be here in the next day or two, but I also think my solenoid failed me. So now I'm not getting any noise when I turn the key, but I believe I'm gonna be able to replace the solenoid in the starter and put her in the water, get her going. So my intention, which is why I haven't put out a video for a little while, I'm sorry about that. My intention was to end this video with me in the water operating a boat, but here we are. I'm going to turn this into a part 1, I guess, and look forward to seeing part 2. That's assuming nothing else gives me a hard time. Maybe it'll be a part 4, who knows. I got a feeling we're right on the edge. I think she should be seaworthy here in the next week or so, and I am really looking forward to seeing what she does when I actually put her out into the Gulf. I'll see you on the next one. Have a good one, guys.